YouTube algorithm change number one is that you need to begin posting less on YouTube right now. In the past, the more that you posted on YouTube, the better your videos would do. It would allow you to reach more people, allow you to get more subscribers, and ultimately get monetized quicker, but that's not the case right now on YouTube, and there are two reasons for this. First and foremost, YouTube is now beginning to show more ads on YouTube, but don't worry, it's only gonna be temporary. As we move into Q4, they show more ad placements so they can make more money and advertisers can get more products in front of you around the holidays. But in addition to that, YouTube now wants to let posts breathe even longer because their AI has gotten way better at showing your pieces of content that do well to way more people. Basically, what I mean by this is that YouTube is now taking a little bit longer of a period of time to show your content to the right people, but it's finding way and way more better people to actually show your content to. So what you should be doing is posting on YouTube, and if your video is a 1 out of 10, a 2 out of 10, a 3 out of 10, I would take a little bit more time off from posting your next video because it's gonna allow YouTube to continually show your content to the right people so long as your impressions continue to go up, your click-through rate continues to go up, and your average view duration begins to go up. Let me show you an example of what this actually looks like so you know what to look for in your data. For example, if we look at this video right here that I uploaded recently about another YouTube algorithm change, what you are going to see is that you're going to see it started off pretty strong, it went down a little bit, but then it started to go up a lot, and now it's hovering around 10%. And the reason for that is because YouTube is finding a better and better audience to show this piece of content to. And if we come into engagement, we'll probably see around a similar story. So in the beginning, this was around 3.52, and if we come to over here, it's around 3.49. So this hasn't actually gone up, but it has at least stayed flat. And what this means is that YouTube is finding more people to show this content to, and they're watching it for the same period of time, which means that YouTube is going to continue to push out this post. Now, this doesn't always happen. Sometimes you're going to see what we see in this next video. Now, this video that I uploaded recently, I thought it was going to do pretty good, but it actually didn't do that good. And if we look at the impressions, click-through rate right here, we see that it started off at 3.79%, but if we come over to what it is now, it's around 2.3 and 2.8. So YouTube actually hasn't gotten better at showing this content to a better audience, which means that I'm simply not going to see this video take off anytime soon. So I needed to upload another video pretty quickly. And I do want to caveat this because this is only for like posts. For example, if you post a short and then you go live, those two things are not going to affect each other. But if you post a short and then another short, then those two things will affect each other because they'll be competing for the same audience so long as they're on the same topic. But that's just the first change. There are 3 others which are going to affect how long you should be creating your videos, what type of content you should be creating, and one other massive change I'm going to share with you towards the end of this video. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms, so please make sure you don't miss any of my videos. Algorithm change number 2 is that no matter what kind of content you're currently uploading on YouTube, you need to make sure that you begin doing vertical lives. If you want to get more views, if you want to get more subscribers, and if you want to get monetized quicker, vertical lives is going to be the answer for you, because with a vertical live, it shows as a regular live. You could put a regular thumbnail on it, but it's going to get shown in way more placements than a regular live. It's going to get shown on the shorts feed, it's going to get shown on the homepage, it's going to get shown basically everywhere that a normal live gets shown, and YouTube is currently boosting the views on these. Not literally boosting the views, but they're showing these to more people because they show up in more placements. And guess what? The watch hours that you get on these lives count towards getting monetized on YouTube, and the time you keep people on these lives also counts towards YouTube monetization. So this is one of the easiest ways right now for you to increase your views, increase your subscribers, get monetized quicker, or make more money if you're already monetized on YouTube. And on top of that, it's basically one of the easiest ways for you to be able to create long form content on YouTube because you don't have to edit your lives or anything like that. I mean, think about it. You could go live for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes, and if you were to edit a 40, 50, 60-minute video, it may take you a week to actually edit a video that long, but you could just go live, knock it out, and get all those watch hours from it. Algorithm change number 3 is that you need to be changing what type of content you're actually uploading to YouTube and what metrics you're looking at after you upload it. But before I explain to you exactly how long your content should be, I need to make sure you understand how important it is that you're using templates right now on YouTube to spend less time creating content and more time racking in the views and subscribers. For example, every single time that you go to create a thumbnail, you should be using a template instead of starting from scratch to help you save a lot of time and a lot of effort. And every time you go to write a description, you should be doing the same exact thing, especially if you want your descriptions to help YouTube know exactly who they should be pushing your content to and to maximize the odds that you're actually able to drive conversions from your YouTube channel. Lucky for you, HubSpot just created 125 free YouTube templates that you could get at the pinned comment below. And in addition to the over 125 templates that they've created, they also made a roadmap that makes it really easy for you to be able to plan out up to 4 weeks of content. So if you want to spend less time creating content on YouTube and more time focus on actually serving your audience, I'd strongly suggest you go to the pinned comment below and download the 125 free templates that HubSpot's made you, because it's 100% free. Now, when it comes to how long you should be making your YouTube videos right now, you need to begin increasing the length of them. I don't care if you're going live, if you're creating a long form video, or if you're creating a short, you need to start creating much longer form content, because this is going to allow you to get more views more easily, because people are going to spend more time watching these videos simply because they're a little bit longer. Let me show you some proof. So if we come into my YouTube videos by the first 24 hours performance, here's what you're going to notice. This video right here did well because it had 4 minutes and 9 seconds average view duration. If I come to the length over here, it's going to show it's over 11 minutes long. If I come down to this video, 3:59, what's it going to show? That this video was also over 11 minutes long. Now, if we scroll down to some of my low performing videos, here's what we're going to see. This video right here, that's at 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Hey, guess how long it was? It was only 8 minutes long. So simply because the video was much shorter, it got way less views. And if we come over here to 3:27, what are we going to see? The same thing. This video was less than 10 minutes long. So simply by making these two videos a little bit longer, guess what? I would have gotten more views because people would have spent way more time watching this content, which would have been a way better sign to YouTube that they need to keep pushing out my content. And on top of that, I wanted to share some metrics with you in terms of what percentage view you actually need, whether you're uploading long form content or short form content. So if we're looking at long form content only, if you have a 3-minute video, it needs to be between 62 to 82%. If you have a 10-minute video, between 44 to 61%. If you have a video over 30 minutes long, between 31 to 49%. So what does that mean? The longer your piece of content is, the less percentage of people you need to watch the entire video for YouTube to really push that video out. And it's slightly different if you're uploading shorts. So if we come over to this short right here, I've gotten almost 1 million views on this short. And the reason for this is twofold. First and foremost, if we come into reach and we come down right here, we're going to see that how many people chose to view is over 70%. Now, if the video is over 30 seconds long, you need this to be 70% or higher. If your video is less than 30 seconds long, you need this to be even higher. Ideally, as close to 100% as humanly possible if you want the post to go viral. Now, when it comes to the average view duration that you need, if your video is over 30 seconds long, this number needs to be over 75%. And again, if it's less than 30 seconds long, it needs to be as close to 100% as possible. For example, if you made a video that was 7 to 12 seconds long, that number needs to be 100%. Otherwise, it's not going to get pushed out. And the higher those metrics are, the more YouTube is going to push out your content. For example, this video right here is really starting to take off. And the reason for that, if we scroll down, we're at 40-second video and it's almost got 100% average view duration. And if we come into reach, what are we going to see? That how many people chose to view is 87%. Now, those are really, really strong metrics for a video that is over 30 seconds long. So what you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure you're paying very close attention to what percentage people are actually watching the video for and how long you're making your video, because the longer you make your video, the less percentage you need, and it's way easier to get views. Now, this brings me to the last and most important current algorithm change, and you need to pay very close attention to this because this is completely disrupting people's YouTube channels. What you need to be focused on right now is creating new content for everything. What do I mean by that? That YouTube right now is focused on the newest content and promoting that. In the past, YouTube wanted videos to live for forever. Now, I'm not saying that YouTube videos still don't live for a long time. What I am saying is that the majority of your home feed now is going to be very, very recent videos, and the same thing when you look at search results. For example, if I look at my home feed right now, this video, 1 day old. This video, 1 day old. This video, 1 day old. This video, 2 days old. And what does that mean? That YouTube is trying to push out newer content. And if we do a search for something, we're going to see something very similar. For example, if I come over here and I do a search for cotton candy, something completely random. I'm gonna see this video that's 1 month old, and then I'm gonna see this video that's 2 months old. This is a music video, so we're just gonna completely ignore that. And if we keep scrolling down, then we'll see older videos. And what YouTube has essentially done is they started to show people much newer videos because they feel that newer videos are more relevant since the world is changing so quickly right now. And what I'd strongly recommend that you do to be able to combat that is if you've had videos before in the past that did really well, I would recreate them and update them for this current year, for this current month, for this current situation. And if you have videos that are still currently trending, I would monitor them very closely, because the last thing that you want to happen is for one of your videos that are trending right now on YouTube to get taken out of the YouTube algorithm and it doesn't get views anymore, because it could potentially ruin your channel or make it way harder to grow on YouTube in the future. And it's only gonna get harder for you to then make an update video once your video has stopped trending. So the best time for you to be able to make an update video is while your video is still trending, but not too closely after you recently uploaded something. I'm talking about videos that are 3 months or older when I'm talking about remaking your old content. And the two easiest ways for you to be able to find that type of content is just come into your analytics, come to your top content in this period, and you're gonna be able to see what these videos are, how many views they got, and then also when they were actually uploaded. And as you'll see, I've got a few videos that I should be remaking, like this one, and even this one right here, because if not, when these videos stop trending, it is going to drastically decrease the amount of reach that I'm currently getting on YouTube. Now, there is one other placement that you could look. Now, if you come up here and then you click advanced mode right here and then compare to, and then you're going to want to move this and you're going to want to click 24 hours performance, you're going to be able to go back in the past up to like 100 days, and you're going to be able to see all of your top videos in that time period. And what you're going to want to look for are these top videos here. And what you can even do is come back to a year ago. Like if I go like this, and then I go like this, and just add 3s, this is then gonna show me all of my content that was trending back then. And what should I do? I should be recreating these videos, because it's going to increase the amount of views that I get, and it's going to be something that's basically guaranteed to have an audience already on YouTube. Now at this point, there's only 1 or 2 reasons that you're not growing fast on YouTube right now. Either 1, you haven't already implemented everything that I just shared with you, or 2, you don't actually know how to improve your content. And I personally want to work with you one-on-one to help you improve your content. If that sounds interesting, well please, watch this video right here. I'll see you over there.